So the object I have shown you in my last video clips a couple of weeks ago, we had an object to the 3 o'clock position moving slowly to the 4 o'clock position. It was a little bit different time, and it seems like right now that this object have moved again. It seems like the object is at 5 o'clock position, I would say maybe between 4 and 5, but it looks more like 5 o'clock position, almost going to the 6 o'clock position. And if you look really closely to the lens flares above, then you see that something is there and is reflecting onto our sun. There are 2 or 3 objects we can spot here in the lens flares, and the one you see on 5 o'clock position is not a lens flare. Let me go around here, let me go up here, because lens flares are moving, reflections are moving. When you have them, they're moving out of the way, at least a little bit to left or to the right side. This is not the case here with this object. You see to the 7 o'clock position that it is now is in alignment with the lens flares underneath to the left side, and you see there the sun reflection into the other ghostly images. This is our sun, but the one on 5 o'clock position going to 6 o'clock position is not a reflection of the sun, and is not a lens flare, my friends. And I'm not staying behind windows. I'm using the same equipment all the time. So why suddenly this object have moved to a different area? If I would not see all this and with my own eyes, and after all those years I'm doing photography, which is 37 years by now, I would say, okay, my friends, it's a lens flare, or it's a production of a double reflection into the clouds, or into the skies, or from the sun onto what? Onto what? Why it have moved? Why is not still there at 3-4 o'clock position? Why they have sprayed the skies the last couple of days like crazy, and now today all of a sudden the sky is blue. The temperature started, spiking up a little bit more. It was 44 yesterday and 42, 40 in the night from the day before. For Monday, from midday hours 84 to the late afternoon already in the 40s. And now it is right now in the 60s. Back in the 60s, 66 or 68, something like that. Still a little bit wind blowing. You can feel the wind is still kind of cool, but not as cold as it was this morning, not in the night, and not as cold as it was yesterday, and raining. Like I said, the sky there was just cloaked up with all kind of stuff. So whatever people are saying, whatever people think they know, whatever they think or want you to believe, that all this is just a flare, just a double reflection of our sun from our cameras. Then I have to tell you, this is not the truth. It is not the case. You can see those objects close together in the lens flares if you watch it pretty closely. I hope you can see it. And for sure these big ones are here right now without the sun. They are lens flares. And sure, this one to the 8 o'clock position is the sun, is a reflection. They are ghostly images and lens flares, but not the other one here, 5 o'clock position. I'm reporting on this already for 4 years, and I have spotted this object when it came in 2014, 13, 14, 15, from the left side of the sun, the outer left side of the sun, 10 o'clock position, then to 11, was moving around. Then I have shown it to you to the 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock position, 12 o'clock position, and now it is here on the 5 o'clock position, sorry.